What's good, YouTube? Maurice McElroy, salute. Emmanuel Momo, salute. Nitty G, salute. Nassim the Dream, salute. Yeah. Marquise Johnson, Brian Oloya, salute. 2 Trill, Young World, Centino's Boxing, Carleon Mello, salute. Real 6, SB90, salute. What's good with my peoples, man? Just Blaze, Jigsaw 1000 in the building. Mr. Mont, Capadonna 24, salute. Rob Cruz, salute. What's good? Salute, salute. Salute. Smitty Smith, Dirty South in the building. What's good with you? Raymond Higgins, Justin Jackson, Almighty Law 703, salute. Raymond Higgins, salute. Yep, the real Sea Dog 1, salute. David Thomas, salute. What's good? Maurice Copeland, salute. Sean Snowden, salute. What's good with you? JMJ 2121 in the building. What's good? Yep. What's good with my peoples, man? What's shaking? Aftermath White, salute. Yep. 2 Trill, what's going on with you? Brandon Darby, salute. Errol coming to the ring in the Keep It Running Your Mouth shirt. Yeah. Could get ugly for Mikey, man. Don Banks, salute. Paul Scott, salute. What's good with my peoples, man? David Dawson, salute. Yup. We in the building, man. Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Early morning grind. Easy Money 12-17, salute. What's good with my peoples, man? No doubt, no doubt. No thanks needed. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Bluebloodsports TV. We back down at it with another one. Got that good alkaline water, that Avion water. Shark getting that 7, salute. I'm glad it's getting closer. Can't wait to see Errol do business to Mikey. Hashtag LBBC. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, Smitty Smith. Watchman Akbad, salute. Derek Marcel, salute. Yep. Derek Robinson, salute. G Money 718 in the building. New York in the building. Matt Wade, salute. Eugene Williams, salute. Yep. Easy Money. Yep. Got an alkaline up. Barry Wilson, salute. You already know what it is. Got my greens on deck. T. Wells, salute. Got the greens on deck. Y'all know what it is, man. Yep. Let a few more people get in, then we get into it. Let a few more people get in the building. Then we get into it, man. Stewie Huey, salute. Appreciate you. Gravy Davy in the building. What's good, Gravy Davy? Right Hook 1000 in the building. What's good? Salute. Life is Chess. Retro Rob News in the building. What's good? Where you been at, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Man. My brother Slip the Jab is in the building. What's good? Yeah. The Real Top Cat. Salute. What's good? Jeffy, salute. I caught that Devin Haney fight. I watched it last night. I know I seen my brother Cali talking about it. He was real impressed. I wasn't too impressed, man. Gary Rashid, salute. Juan Guzman, salute. Rob 87, salute. Debo 4735 times, salute. Lloyd Lawrence, salute. Phil Dixon, salute. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. I think that, you know, he could have been a lot more impressive. The dude he fought had zero power. Devin Haney, you know, Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Life is just retro Rob. Do your thing, man. For sure. You know, the guy had zero power, man. Amir Shahu, salute. Stanley Bailey, salute. The guy had zero power. He was real sloppy in his approach. He wasn't accurate at all. You know, he had a herky-jerky type of style, and Devin Haney did what he was supposed to do. That's the way Devin Haney was supposed to look. If you're going to be calling out champions in the division, if you're going to be saying that you're a contender, and so on and so forth, then guess what? You know, you gotta look special. If people say you're special, you gotta look special. And to my eyes, he didn't look special last night. He just did what he was supposed to do. That dude, Willie Suggs, salute. That dude had no power. He had a herky-jerky style. He had his defense he didn't really have defense. Clyde Swan, salute. Oh, Dennis Schmidt stepped in the building. What's going on with you, bro? Salute, Dennis Schmidt. Where you been at, bro? I know you been on the grind, man. So Devin Haney, he did what he was supposed to do. I wasn't overly impressed. I know I've seen a lot of the brothers, they was impressed by what he did. I wasn't impressed, man. You know, I did. Yeah, he got touched every now and then, but you know, he didn't look. You know, he did what he was supposed to do against a guy who was inflated. Ronique 313, salute. In my opinion, the guy was inflated, man. The dude didn't have, he had zero power. He wasn't accurate. Mark Thompson, salute. Mark Thomas, salute. Appreciate you. He wasn't accurate. You know, he had zero power. Yeah, exactly. Life is just retro Rob. Yeah. Yes, sir, Dennis, for sure. Yes, sir. You're gonna see me in Texas. 2 fingers, 1, 2, 3, salute. So you know, in my opinion, he did what he was supposed to do. I wasn't overly impressed. Moses Lewis, salute. I actually felt like he was more impressive in his last fight. You know, yeah, Ronald Finkley, salute. Smitty Smith, 30 South said, I'm not too impressed with Devin Haney, man. He needs to move. Yeah, you know, JC Boxer, salute. My thing with Devin Haney is this, is that, you know, you say you contender. Cinnamon RJ, salute. They took Cinnamon RJ wrench away. That's P2, man. That's not me. I hope that's the real one. Raider Time, salute. So I know a lot of people I saw, like I said, I saw the brother Cali Enigma, my brother Cali Enigma make his video, and he said, he said that he was impressed. I wasn't. You know what I mean? Jeffrey Lopez, salute. Appreciate you, man. I think that it may be too many hands in the pot with Devin Haney. TZ Frank, salute. As far as Devin Haney goes, I think it might be too many hands in the pot. You know what I mean? And that could spoil the meal. I mean, he had Floyd Sr. talking in the corner, his dad talking in his corner. At one point, he had you know, he just had different people talking in his corner. But he did what he was supposed to do last night. I know, like Cali said, that he was going up, down. You know, he was changing levels. With that type of opponent, that's what he was supposed to do. Dude had zero power. Dude wasn't accurate. He was throwing punches wildly, you know, with zero accuracy and zero power punches. So salute to my brother World Breaker Fighting in the building. If you haven't subscribed to my brother World Breaker Fighting, go subscribe to my brother World Breaker Fighting. You're doing yourself a disservice if you haven't subscribed, man. Go subscribe to my brother World Breaker Fighting. Him and my brother Kurt Sugar, man. They stay with some great shows, man. Salute to y'all, man. Rob Cruz, salute. But yeah, like I said, man, you know, I wasn't overly impressed, man. I think he did what I wasn't head over heels. I stopped watching the fight in the 12th round. I was like, I'm gonna tell you, Rob Cruz, the problem with Mikey Garcia and his approach to Muhammad. This is the one. Salute. World breaking, no appreciated, needed. What's understood don't need to be said. You already know what it is, my brother. CT21, salute. So with that said, you know, with that said, you know, with that said, man, you know, I wasn't overly impressed, man. Salute to my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. If you haven't subscribed to my brother CB Sports TV, go subscribe to my brother CB Sports TV, man. Let's bring up my brother's channel. Let's get it done. It's the takeover. Y'all know what it is already, man. So with that said, man, once we get 100 people in the building, we're gonna get started. Mr. Ibrahim, salute. Ibrahim. I hope I said it right. Mikey enjoys his last day on earth like HG. My thing is this, where Mikey Garcia approached Terrence Crawford, styles make fights. He knows that stylistically it's a bad matchup for Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. Skills from New Orleans, salute. He knows it's a bad matchup for himself versus Terrence Crawford, because like Mikey Garcia said, Mikey Garcia stated that Terrence Crawford's movement and style, you know, he says he runs a lot, so on and so forth, and you know, his style just is no good for me. You know, Mikey Garcia admitted that Terrence Crawford outclassed him in the amateurs, and he said that you know, I just couldn't catch up to him. I had the wrong game plan. He actually said that his nephew did better than him in the fight. You know, but Terrence Crawford still won by a point or two. Salute to my brother Cinnamon RJ in the super chat. He said top of the day to everybody. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Felix Nunez, salute. Where you been at? Peanut Live, salute. Can you turn the music down a little bit? It's too loud. You go ahead and fix that for you then, man. How's that? Woolbag, salute. What's good with you? Peanut Live, how's that, man? That better? Let me know if that's better. So with that said, you know, Mikey Garcia, no doubt, Peanut Live. So with that said, Mikey Garcia approached to Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, styles make fights, right? And I don't know. Yeah, we expect a snowstorm tonight into tomorrow. But with that said, Mikey Garcia's styles make fights, and Mikey Garcia believes that he sees something in Terrence Crawford that he could exploit, and I mean Errol Spence that he could exploit. And that thing is YG Nice, salute. That thing is that he feel like Errol Spence is flat-footed. Pito Frescobar, salute. He feels like Errol Spence is flat-footed. He feels like Errol Spence, like I told you guys before, I broke this down before, I know what he thinks he sees, and he does see it, but he just doesn't have the physical nature, the physical tools to follow through with the game plan. It's just not going to happen. Syndicate J, salute. Salute, I appreciate it. That's my cousin made that. My cousin made that beat. Syndicate RJ said that's a mean beat. Yeah, my cousin made it. Junior the Super Dog, salute. Yeah, Devin Haney, 19 and 20, man. So with that said, you know, I think he sees that Errol Spence is flat-footed at times. Errol Spence is he goes into a shell when you return fire. He doesn't and it's not out of fear, out of your punches. You know, he just, I think it's more out of habit, as I stated before. I think it's out of habit that he just goes into a shell and you know, he goes into a high guard defensive mode when you let your hands go, and then he waits for you to finish. He doesn't trade with you. You know, he doesn't exchange with you. So he kind of lets you know, you finish, and then he attacks, sort of like Adrian Broner. And so what he thinks he sees, is that Steel City Luke, salute. Yeah, World Breaker, I can't send a leak. I don't know why. It just don't go through, man. It just doesn't go through. I don't understand why, man. T White 0786, salute. I don't understand why it doesn't go through. I have no clue why it doesn't go through, but it just doesn't go through. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on this end or what it is, man, but the links just don't go through, man. I've been sending it to Blood every Thursday and he just don't get it. I was sending it to Cali and he don't get it. I don't know what it is. Daniel Guzman, salute. So with that said, right? So with that said, you know, he sees that Errol Spence is flat-footed, and Errol Spence goes into a high guard and defensive mode when you return fire, no matter who it is. It's not that you that he's afraid of your punches or he's getting hurt or anything. Darian Brown, salute. And so with that said, you know, that's what Mikey Garcia believes he sees. He sees a similar situation with Errol Spence that he sees and that he saw in Adrian Broner. Is that, you know, he goes into a high guard. Adrian Broner has a bad habit of letting you finish your shots, and then he goes back to his offense. He doesn't trade with you, and that's what Errol Spence has tends to do at times. But the difference is Errol Spence's offensive output when you're not My Agenda 3, salute. Lachion Miller, salute. The difference is when you're not throwing punches, and Errol Spence, Mon De Niro, salute. And Errol Spence, don't get me wrong, Errol Spence will throw punches with you at times. You know, it's slim, but he does, right? Dan, salute. And so what happens is, but the difference is Errol Spence's output, his offensive output when you're not throwing punches, puts you in a lot of trouble, puts you in a bad predicament, because he's so, even when he's not throwing punches, he's still coming forward, right? He'll be in the high guard, but he's still coming forward. And so Mikey Garcia thinks that he could, you know, attack his body when he's in the high guard, and he thinks he can counter Errol Spence, you know, over the top, because Errol Spence is susceptible to an overhand right and the left hook at times over the top. But the problem with that is that the problem with that is Mikey doesn't have the power. Thomas Mallory, salute. He doesn't have the power to sustain that. You know, he might stop Errol once in a while. Errol will freeze up, but I don't believe that Errol. Frank SVA, salute. I don't think that Errol is going to be too worried about Mikey's power, and I think they overstate the fact that Mikey Garcia had a spar match with Marcos Maidana and some heavyweights, and he put on a show. He broke Marcos Maidana's ribs and things of that nature. LT Green, salute. Yeah, but that's all good. That he Pop Player, salute. That he broke Marcos Maidana's ribs. Rocco 3, salute. That's all good, right? But the problem with that is that Errol Spence is not Marcos Maidana. Salute to my brother Kurt Anderson in the building. Salute. Got World Breaker and the brother Kurt Anderson in the building. Salute. The problem with that is that Errol Spence is not Marcos Maidana. Marcos Maidana is not accurate with his punches, so he makes mistakes, and Mikey Garcia is technically sound. So he'll stay firm on what he believes. You know, he's Eduardo Santiago, salute. Mikey Garcia, he's technical. So when Marcos Maidana is getting, and first of all, this is with 16-ounce gloves in sparring. Now, granted, I know a lot of people would say, well, he hurt Marcos Maidana with 16-ounce gloves in sparring. Yeah, but Marcos Maidana wasn't hitting Mikey Garcia with 8-ounce gloves. The return fire he was receiving from Marcos Maidana wasn't the same as if he had on 8-ounce gloves. Let's understand that, because Marcos Maidana hits very hard. So that would have made Mikey Garcia real reluctant. But what that said is, Marcos Maidana has a tendency to chop with his punches, right? So he'll bring his arms over and almost chop down with his punches, making himself available, making his body available to you. Tamari Laurie, salute, right? A la Floyd Mayweather was attacking Marcos Maidana's body, right? So any smart fighter, DJ Zion Love, salute. Any smart fighter that faced Marcos Maidana is going to attack his body. Amir Khan dropped Marcos Maidana with a body shot. Keep that in mind. Amir Khan dropped Marcos Maidana with a vicious body shot. BBG, salute. Yeah, Errol is way more technically sound than Marcos Maidana. Not even close. He's way more defensively responsible than Marcos Maidana. That fight be like Hopkins and Pavic. What fight? Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence gonna be like Pavic and Hopkins? You think Mikey Garcia is gonna show up like Bernard Hopkins did versus Kelly Pavic? Man, you sadly mistaken if you think that's the way this fight gonna play out. Yeah, Devin Alexander beat. This is why I say the triangle theory don't work. Mike Weary, salute. This is why I tell you guys the triangle theory doesn't work, and this is why it's proven the triangle theory in the sport of boxing just doesn't work. Right? Different fights, different nights, different styles. The outcome is different. James Max, salute. Understanding. Devin Alexander outclassed Marcos Maidana in the way we never saw before. Devin Alexander beat Marcos Maidana better in a more impressive fashion than Floyd Mayweather did in both fights. In both fights. Look at the Devin Alexander fight with Marcos Maidana and look at Floyd Mayweather 2 fights with Marcos Maidana. Devin Alexander outclassed him by far. He had the better performance versus Maidana than Floyd Mayweather did. So to say that Mikey Garcia, I believe, has more power than Devin Alexander. So, and Mikey Garcia is just as King Joe Gaiman, salute. Mikey Garcia, salute to my brother Bitch, B Megastar in the building, salute. YG Knight said, yeah, it's gonna be like Bernard Hopkins and Kelly Pavic. Bro, you sadly mistaken. You're gonna be in for a rude awakening. You're gonna be in for a rude awakening. I hope you don't put no money on it. Actually, I'll bet you. Tariq Higgins, salute. Yeah, Arthur Mack, salute. He said the funny thing about Mikey is the only boxers that said Mikey has great power are Mexican boxers. That's a fact. And yesterday, and see, this is the thing what I'm saying about Mikey putting the carriage before the horse, right? He's comparing his fights with Johann Zlatishian, Robert Easter, and Adrian Broner to Errol Spence. Quiet Marley, salute. He's sadly mistaken. That's a bad mentality to have to go into this fight. If you think that you're comparing Johann Zlatishian, that's disrespectful to Errol Spence. It's disrespectful to Errol Spence to put Johann Zlatishian, Adrian Broner, and Robert Easter. Errol Spence will walk through Adrian Broner and Robert Easter. We heard the stories about Errol Spence and Adrian Broner, haven't we? We heard how that played out, didn't we? Melissa Donaldson, it's going to be like Robert Garcia versus Diego Corrales. I agree. Oh, man, what happened? Yep, I agree. Diego Corrales versus Robert Garcia. Yep, I agree. That's a strong possibility it ends in the same manner. That's a strong possibility it ends in the same manner that Diego Corrales, Robert Garcia. Johnny Bryant, salute. Avid boxing fan, salute. So, you know, I think that Mikey Garcia is doing himself a grave disservice, going into this fight, feeling like, you know, he was disrespected and he wasn't given. Martrell, Virginia Beach in the building. Rex Jamal, salute. Ricardo Montano, salute. Mikey Garcia is a beast. Don't cry when Mikey hurt Spence. Why would I cry? First of all, when Mikey Garcia was to hurt Errol Spence. Why would I cry? I ain't feeling that pain. The person that would cry would be Errol Spence, right? And Ricardo Montano, how much you got on it? Dog 215, salute. I got 500 on it, Ricardo. What's good? Inbox me at Bluebloodsports TV, all one word. What's good? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Hey, don't time him out. Don't time him out. Don't time him out, man. Don't time him out. That's his opinion. Let him have his opinion. That's what he believes. Let him believe it. D. Jefferson, salute. Boss Red 357, salute. He said Glacier Don, salute. It's not even gonna look like B-Hop versus Oscar De La Hoya. It's not gonna look nowhere close. Charles Harris, salute. All good, avid boxing fan. All good. Free Smoke, salute. James Mack, salute. Don't time him out. Spence, my brother Kurt Anderson says Spence's skill set is being underestimated as a whole. Mikey doesn't have the footwork or the athletic ability to avoid Spence. That's a fact. That's a fact, my brother Kurt Anderson. That's a fact. That's what I'm trying to say. And he doesn't have the power. His power is being overstated, Mikey Garcia. Evil Tracy, the international show-off. Salute. Christopher Guyton, salute. Mikey Garcia's power is being overstated, right? Understand this, right? Jamal Wright, salute. Why, Jamal Wright, what happened to your wrench, man? See, I'm not on the computer all the time, so I don't know, man. What happened? Jonathan Makata, salute. Caleb 778, salute. I didn't even see what he said. 2 fingers, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Boss Red, salute. H. Khan, salute. Yeah, man. Listen, like my brother Kurt Sugar said, Mikey Garcia, King Jaffe Joe, salute. Mikey Garcia does not have the footwork. He does not have the speed. He just don't have the physical intangibles to keep Errol Spence off him. So for all the people coming out now, right, and stating that, that Mikey Garcia has this huge chance. Because I remember before everybody was acting like it was a mismatch, and at one point people was acting like Spence's cherry picking. So no. So now at this point in time, right, with the way people are coming out and giving Mikey Garcia a chance and actually saying that he's gonna drop Spence and he's gonna beat Spence, okay, well there should be no excuses now. Now Errol Spence gets 1000% of the credit for beating Mikey Garcia. Mr. J Dub 20 times, salute. Now Mikey Garcia, Mike Weary, salute. Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence has turned into an even fight. It has turned into an even fight. And so with that said, right? And with that said, that Errol Spence gets 1000% of the credit for beating Mikey Garcia. I don't want to see no videos. Steven Johnson, salute. I don't want to see no videos. I don't want to see no none of these other journalists out here talking about Errol Spence enjoyed the size advantage. No. He didn't enjoy any advantages. There's no advantage. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. Now I don't want to hear people coming out and say, oh, well, if Spence went via decision, I don't want to hear people coming out and saying Spence should have won, or he should have knocked him out, or he should have did that. No, I don't want to hear none of that. Best believe anybody put up videos or anybody that said that Spence, after Spence win, anybody come out and talk about, oh, Errol Spence, he should have won in this fashion. He should have, he did what he was supposed to do. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Give him 100% full credit for beating Mikey Garcia. Since everybody's saying that Mikey Garcia is an equal playing field, okay, no problem. If it's an equal playing field, no problem. Let it be that then. Let it be no excuses. Let there be no excuses. Yeah, Don Banks, but since they want to exclude the size difference, since they want to pretend that Errol Spence don't have it, right? Ricardo Corrado said Mikey will win. I got 500. Inbox me, Bluebloodsports TV, all one word, on Instagram. Go there, inbox me, 500. What's good? Jason Close, salute. Says salute from Brooklyn. Who they not giving Spence the credit for this fight? That's a fact. And Jason Close, they actually taking credit from him, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I clearly stated as this fight started. Yeah, Mikey don't have no footwork. YG Knight, you see Mikey with good footwork? YG Knight, you see Mikey with footwork? Show me a fight where you saw good footwork from Mikey Garcia. Please show me that. Direct me to the fight where you saw Mikey Garcia have good footwork. And Frank SVA, I ain't from Texas. I'm from New York. I ain't never even been to Texas. The first time I'm being in Texas is at this fight. Errol's not going to get the credit. The next day, after Errol Spence, if Errol Spence is to stop Mikey Garcia in the first round, everybody going to come out and say, well, Errol Spence did what he's supposed to. He's a big welterweight. Mikey Garcia came up 2 weight classes. He did not come up 2 weight classes. That's another thing. He did not come up 2 weight classes. Mikey Garcia fought 3 of his last 5 fights at 140 pounds. He fought 2 fights at 140 pounds back to back. Frank SVA said if Texas got mad love for Blue Blood. Salute, I appreciate it, and I'll be out there. The African sci-fi scholar in the building. Salute. H-Con keeps saying 700 no takers. They ain't gonna take it, H-Con. They ain't gonna take it. If Errol Spence is to stop Mikey Garcia in the first round, everybody gonna come out, oh, well, Mikey Garcia, he dared to be great. He jumped up 2 weight classes. Real Talk 90, salute. No, he didn't jump up 2 weight classes. No, he didn't. Sorry, that's false. That's false. He didn't jump up 2 weight classes. His first fight when he came back, it was 9-2, salute. His first fight when he came back was at 140 pounds. His next fight, he fought Sergey Lipinin, I believe, Macedon 1, salute. Don B, salute. Mikey Garcia, let me show y'all some proof. I'm gonna give y'all some proof. Deuce09, salute. Rashid Towns, salute. Mikey Garcia, his last fight was at 135 pounds. That was against Robert Easter, right? But I'm gonna show y'all proof, okay? Because I'm tired of this narrative that Mikey Garcia is daring to be great and he's jumping up 2 weight classes, because he's not. He's not. He's jumping up 1 weight class. Let's please stop saying that. Let's stop saying he's jumping up 2 weight classes, because he's not. And he even admitted that he fought. Okay, so Mikey Garcia, 2016. Okay, what's this? July 30th, 2016, right? Mikey Garcia fought Elias Rojas, 140 pounds, okay? Okay? Then we went on to January 28th, 2017. He fought at 135 pounds because he said that he took the fight. He said that he took the fight, and this is Mikey Garcia's own words. He says that he took the fight. He said he took the fight with Zlatikian because he was going to fight another fight at 140. But he took the fight with Johan Zlatikian is because they offered him a title shot, and everybody said that he was crazy. He wasn't ready to fight Johan Zlatikian. This is what he compared Errol Spence to, right? He said he took the fight with Johan Zlatikian after everybody said that he was crazy because Johan Zlatikian was a knockout artist. He was 22-0, right? And everybody was saying Mikey Garcia wasn't prepared for that fight. He wasn't ready. And so he said that he dared to be great and went down to 135. And he fought Johan Zlatikian January 28th, 2017, right? Right? Follow me. That was at 135, so he captured the belt. But he had no plans to go to 135 yet. But since they offered him, he was in a position to get a fight with Johan Zlatikian, he decided to go down and take that fight. Then, July 29th, 2017, right? Adrian Broner, 140 pounds. Adrian Broner at 140 pounds. This was his next fight. He went and fought Adrian Broner at 140 pounds. Adrian Broner at the time was 33-2, right? Only 2 losses was to Marcos Maidana and Sean Porter, right? Anthony Carter, salute. Okay? Right? That was at 140 pounds. That was July 29th, 2017. Okay? Okay. March 10th, 2018. He fights Sergey Lipinets. Guess where, my people? Guess where he fights Sergey Lipinets? 140 pounds. So listen, he fought Adrian Broner for the vacant for the WBC title, super lightweight title, 140 pounds, right? Title, right? Then he fought, so that was for a belt. He fought Adrian Broner for. Salute to Mr. Martin in that super chat. He said he needs Mayweather or Crawford type of footwork to have any type of success against Errol. Just no way he can survive in range with Errol's is suicide. That's a fact. Salute to Mr. Martin in that super chat, right? Okay, so he fought Adrian Broner for the vacant world WBC Diamond Super Lightweight title at 140 pounds, right? So these first 3 fights, 2 of them been at 140. Carl Brown, salute. So OS, salute. 2 of them was at 140. Okay, now follow me. Now he defends his title, his 140-pound title. He defends it, and he's fighting for the IBF against Sergey Lipinets. So it's actually a unified title. It's a unification bout against Sergey Lipinets because now he owns the WBC Diamond title at 140 pounds that he got fighting Adrian Broner. Now he's fighting for the IBF title versus Sergey Lipinets, who's the IBF champion, right, at 140 pounds. Right? This is March 10th of 2018. Okay? Then there was rumors of him fighting somebody else at 140. It's slipping my mind. Remember he was saying, oh, okay. Remember they were saying that he was supposed to fight what's his name? Forgetting his name. Dude that lost to Vasyl Lomachenko. What's his name? Man. What's the dude name that lost to Vasyl Lomachenko? It's slipping my mind, guys. What's the guy's name that slipping my mind? Man, the guy with the Spanish guy with the black hair. What's his name? That lost to Vasyl Lomachenko before this loss. No, not Pedraza. Man, now I'm gonna have to look it up. Linares. Yeah, Linares. Okay, my brother CB Sports. Thank you, Carl Burrell. Okay, big money, salute. Okay, so guess what? So now David Robinson. So now you guys remember. No, it's Jorge Linares. So remember this, right? Mr. Gillian, salute. Yaakov White, salute. It was Jorge Linares, right? Now remember this. Everybody was saying he was ducking Jorge Linares. Remember, he told Jorge Linares to come to 140. Remember, he told Jorge Linares to come to 140, and Jorge Linares was like, I'm a 135-pounder. Alias Hunt, salute. And everybody was like, oh, man, you got to fight Jorge Linares at 135. He was saying that he was trying to get Jorge Linares to come up to 140. Remember that? Marcus Garvey said, what date is the fight? The fight is March 16th. So he was trying to get Jorge Linares to come up to 140. Let's not forget that. Mr. Sipper, salute. And everybody was saying that, oh, you should fight Jorge Linares at 35. And that was the standoff between him and Jorge Linares. Okay? So he fought Sergey Lipinets in a unification bout at 140 pounds. And then everybody, we put pressure on him because we were saying that he was ducking Robert Easter and Jorge Linares fight. Remember that? And Mikey Garcia even admitted it yesterday in an interview he did. He admitted it. He said that everybody was saying that I was ducking Jorge Linares. I wasn't looking, Robert Easter because of styles. He said that everybody felt like I was ducking Robert Easter. I didn't want to fight. So guess what I did? After everybody kept saying that I was ducking him, I didn't want to fight Robert Easter, I went back down to 135. Listen what he said. Fred Thomas, salute. He says, I went back down to 135 and faced Robert Easter. He said, I went back down to 135 to face Robert Easter. He had no intentions to go back down to 35. Remember, he was saying that if the correct fight came up, then I would go back down to 35. And so he went back down there because everybody was saying he's scared of Robert Easter, and he did that interview. Shout out to my brother Dante, Boxing Nation. Dante. He did that interview with Dante, and he said that the toughest fight he'll have in 135, because the 135 he said the 135 division didn't excite him. It was nobody there that excited him, because remember at the time everybody was saying he should fight Vasyl Lomachenko. He told Jorge Linares to come to 140, and then he said Dog 77JL, salute. And then he said that he was trying to pull, if he fought Vasyl Lomachenko, it would be after 35. And Vasyl Lomachenko was saying at the time he was too small to make 35. He was already small at 130. Remember, that's what took place, right? Okay, so he had no intentions of going back down to 35. But he did that interview with my brother Dante, Boxing Nation, right? And when he did that interview, right? So he did that interview with Dante Boxing Nation, and then when he did that interview with Dante Boxing Nation, he was stating that the toughest fight he would have possibly would be Robert Easter because of his size and length, so on and so forth. And from that interview, it went viral, and people took it and made it that he was scared to fight Robert Easter, right? And so then what he did was, he said that he admitted this. So Sab One, salute. And so what he said was, okay, so I went back down and fought Robert Easter. So 3 out of his last 5 fights, including back-to-back title fights at 140, makes him a 140-pounder. Period. So he's not daring to be great. There's plenty of fighters that went up from 140 pounds to 147 pounds. Pedro Magalini said, at the end of the day, Mikey is stepping up, so give the man credit. I ain't saying what. I'm not discrediting him. I'm saying, let's stop saying he's daring to be great and moving up 2 weight classes, because he's not. He's not daring to be great and moving up 2 weight classes. He's not. He's moving up 1 weight class. Antonio Grant, salute. Jonathan McConnell, salute. Jay, salute. Jay, I'm giving credit where credit is due. He's moving up a weight class to face a bigger man. Period. Floyd Mayweather moved up from 140 and fought the bigger man. I'm giving him credit for that. But let's stop saying that he's daring to be great, he's undersized, and he's moving up 2 weight classes, because he's not moving up 2 weight classes. He's moving up 1 weight class. He had no intentions of fighting Robert Easter at 135 pounds. And he had no intention of fighting Jorge Linares at 135. Jorge Linares was complaining. Devon Robinson, salute. Yeah, moving up, exactly. Moving up 2 weight classes, Shane Mosley fighting Oscar De La Hoya, exactly. Riddles a smile, salute. He's moving up 1 weight class, and he's gonna get destroyed. That's a fact. He's moving up 1 weight class, so let's call a spade a spade. Let's call it what it is. He's moving up 1 weight class, and he's jumping up a weight class to fight a bigger man. That's what it is. But I had to debunk the notion. I'm tired of people pushing the narrative and acting like he's daring to be great, because that's all discredit Errol Spence. That's all that is. To say Errol Spence is fighting a little guy and he should do this and he should do that. It puts Errol Spence in a no-win situation. And he said that nothing at 135 pounds excited him. That's why he was daring to be great to fight at 140. Okay? So that whole narrative that he's daring to be great and he's moving up 2 weight classes, that's debunked here on your boy Bluebloodsports TV channel. Freddie Alvarez, salute. Freddie Alvarez, I have to disagree because Terrence Crawford wanted to fight. So that's another myth. Terrence Crawford wanted to fight Errol Spence. And but I do agree with you to an extent, Freddie Alvarez. You're right. There's fighters in the division that didn't want that smoke yet. You're right. YG Knight, yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Jerry Reese, salute. I'm saying this. We can't. I don't want to hear nobody discrediting. So y'all heard it here first. I debunked the notion that he's moving up 2 weight classes. So y'all heard it here first. So if anybody tries to tell y'all that he moved up 2 weight classes to fight, no, he didn't. And y'all heard it here first. Yeah, they trying to put Errol Spence in a position where they discredit Errol Spence. But we ain't having that. Like I said, and y'all know before this fight was even made, when Mikey Garcia was first calling out Errol Spence, y'all heard me say this numerous times, time and time again. I've been saying this. It puts Errol Spence, it's a no-win situation for Errol Spence. It's a lose-lose situation for Errol Spence. If he wins by knockout, he should have did that. If he struggles, he struggled with a smaller man. Or if Mikey Garcia is credible, if Mikey Garcia is just competitive in this fight with Errol Spence, they're gonna give him credit for it. Win, lose, or draw. As long as he's competitive with Errol Spence, that's all that's gonna count. And we can't have that. We can't have that. So I had to see, so Mikey Garcia is talking the way he's talking, right? It's one thing to dare to be great. And see, this is another thing. Everybody like to say that Errol Spence is a huge welterweight. He's really 154 pounder campaigning at 47. No, he's not. I'm going to give you another example, okay? If you've never seen these guys in person, I'm going to give you another example. Let me break it down for you, right? Jamel Charlo, that's the younger brother, 154 pounder. Jamel Charlo, the one that just so-called lost to Tony Harrison. Well, Jamel Charlo, right, is a 154 pounder. If you see, Columbus Smart, salute. If you see Errol Spence, your boy Hellraiser, salute. If you see Errol Spence next to Jamel Charlo, right, there's a size difference. There's an obvious size difference. Obvious size difference between Jamel Charlo, M-E-L, Jamel, M-E-L-L, not Jamal. There's an obvious size difference between Jamel Charlo and Errol Spence. Obviously. Jamel Charlo is a natural 154 pounder. His twin brother, Jamal, M-A-L-L, Jamal, who won the other night, right? He's the bigger fighter. He's bigger than his twin. Okay? So Jamal Charlo is a 160 pounder. Errol Spence is a natural 147 pounder. The problem is he's facing a lot of fighters, a lot of natural 140 pounders coming up and campaigning at 47. AFJ 89, salute. He says, AFJ89 said, Blue Blood salute. Since I've been watching your channel, a lot of the possible scenarios that played out, you called it first on this channel. Grateful for finding this channel with this much passion. Salute. I appreciate you, bro. And for that, we're gonna rinse you up. AFJ89, we're gonna rinse you up. Bob Smitty, salute. And so how old Kenny Porter is, I have no idea, Anthony Carter. But so with that said, if you haven't seen these guys in person, stop making assumptions. Errol Spence is a natural 147 pounder, right? And what happens is he's facing a lot of guys that campaign at 140 pounders. So he's facing a lot of 140 pounders. And Nico Smith, salute, Happy New Year, peace and blessings. He's facing a lot of 140 pounders that's campaigning at 47. So it's making him look like he's bigger than naturally he should be moving up. Kaz, salute. But that's not true. See, the only natural 147 pounder welterweight he's will face in his division is Keith Thurman. That's the only natural 147 pounder in his division. Not yet, Ricardo Cradle. I guess I don't know how to get it done, man. I would send you a link, but I just can't send out links. Once I figure out how to send out links, then we'll be doing that. I'll be sending links out, and you can call in. But as of right now, not to 205 Rider, salute. It's just that I'm having an issue with the links. So with that said, right? Cutthroat Sports, salute. Dwayne Edwards, salute. So with that said, right? Kell Brook is a natural 147 pounder. You see how small Kell Brook is when he goes up to 154 pounds? No, he's not a natural 154 pounds. No, he's not. You see him in person? No, he's not. Jermell Charlo is a natural 154 pounder who spars with Errol Spence. Who's naturally, if you see them together, you can see a clear difference between Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence Jr. JC Bonson, salute. KTKLT, salute. Right? Back in the days, the natural welterweights were big. Sugar Ray Leonard was big. Thomas Hearns was big. Right? Those welterweights were big. Roberto Duran, they're big. They were big heavyweights. Travis Spear, salute. Big welterweights, excuse me. And so people like to look at Errol Spence and say, oh, he's big, he should. No, he has the frame to move up to 54, but he's not a natural 154 pounder. If you look at Errol Spence next to Jermell Charlo, you can see a clear size difference. And Jermell Charlo is a natural 154 pounder. If you look at Jermell Charlo next to Jamal Charlo, his twin brother, there's a clear size difference. And if you look at other middleweights, if you look at Danny Jacobs, who's a natural 160, 68 pounder, right? If you look at Danny Jacobs next to Jermell Charlo, who's a 54 pounder, you see an obvious size difference. Just like you see an obvious size difference with Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. There's an obvious size difference. So people like to say that Errol Spence is a huge welterweight. No, he's a natural welterweight. That's what he is. He's a natural welterweight. And so what happens is, with that is that people look at Errol Spence and say, yeah, YG Knight, he could easily S550J. S550J, what happened to your wrench? I hope that's the real S550J, man. YG Knight, he can make, Floyd Mayweather can make 154. Floyd Mayweather fights at 147 pounds. Floyd Mayweather's a natural 140 pounder. Michael Garner, salute. Yeah, you look at him next to Crawford, right? Michael Garner. So you're looking at him next. I just said this. What are y'all not understanding? What are y'all not understanding? I just said that he's fighting a natural 140 pounders at 147. So that's why he looks bigger than what he really is. Michael Gardner? Oh, he said him and Crawford knocked that off. Yeah. My fault, Michael Gardner. I stand corrected. I apologize, bro. I misread what you said. I misunderstood what you said, Michael Gardner. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Him and Crawford not that far off, right? And Crawford is a natural 140 pounder. And Crawford is a natural 140 pounder. So this is what I'm saying. So Errol Spence is a true natural welterweight. Understand that. It's just that Michael Gardner, I apologize, bro. My fault. Even Sean Porter, you seen the size difference between Sean Porter's a 140 pounder. Sean Porter, because of his mass, has trouble making 147. Well, he don't have trouble making 147. He has trouble making 140 pounds, should I say. That's due to his mass, his muscle mass. He's just a stocky dude. Because Sean Porter played football his whole life. So Sean Porter's a stocky guy. So it's his mass that makes Sean Porter tip the scales. But Sean Porter, you see Sean Porter next to any of the welterweights, he's smaller than all of them. Did you see the size difference between Danny Garcia and Sean Porter? Salute to my brother, the Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment in the building, in that super chat. He says, salute to my brother, Bluebloodsports TV. Mikey is bumping his gums, and Mikey Garcia fan wants Teofimo Lopez to fight Jaime Munguia. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Salute to my brother Cali in that super chat. Yeah, they'll say anything. It's just like the guys that defend Anthony Joshua. The same thing. The people was coming out defending Anthony Joshua and started saying that, Deontay Wilder. Remember when Ortiz was trying to fight Anthony Joshua, and people was pushing Ortiz on Wilder. Elephant in the room. Salute. Yeah, Bruce Wayne all the way. Okay. There you go, brother. Now go tell Bruce Wayne that. Elephant in the room. Hey, elephant in the room. Go tell your boy that we got somebody over here, right? My brother BFTB Boxing that would love to debate him. Now tell him to bring and we got 3 stacks on it in here in the LDBC. Tell him we got 3 stacks on it for a debate. Tell him what's good to pull up. American Patriots 1776, salute. LK Raj, salute. So tell him to pull up. Yeah, Bob Smitty. That's another thing. That's a great point. That's another great point, right? Is the IBF have a 10-pound weight, a rehydration clause? They have a rehydration clause. So remember with the whole Anthony Joshua situation, Wendell Batista, salute. I'm too loud? Yeah, you want me to calm it down, Wendell? Busting your eardrums, huh? I get excited. Passionate. To this day! Sir David, salute in that super chat. He said, BB Slaughter, Steve, salute, no excuse for Mikey, love the content. Salute, peace and blessings to you. Appreciate you, bro. So anyway, yep. So, yeah, he is, Nitty G. Yes, he is. Peter Frescobar, he signed his part. Gerald Big Baby Miller signed his part. Jeremiah Joseph, salute. Shake my head, Pac-Man fans think that Manny can beat Spence. Spence will KO Pac in 5. Yeah, I agree. Drew Jackson, salute. The IBF has rehydration clause in the morning. Yeah, that's a fact. He can only gain 10 pounds the morning after. That's all he can gain. It's 10 pounds. And so with that said, let me state this, right? Oak Park Boxing, salute. What's good? And so with that said, right? remember their fans. The African sci-fi scholar in the super chat. He said, thanks, Blue. Salute. Great content, energy in your channel. The build-up for the fight is on fire. We are over here a month away. I love it. Hashtag LDBC. Hashtag the DMV. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. Hashtag PG County. Salute. Peace and blessings to you. You already know. Yeah, T Wells. You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Brown on boxing, salute. The problem is I'm not always at the crib to do it this way. So, you know, a lot of people get away with a lot of stuff. Stand with valor, salute. What's the wrench for? You come enough, Ricardo Cradle, and you get the wrench. The wrench is the moderators, so you can moderate the room. Salute to my brother Easy Money 12217 in that super chat. He said if the fight happens, Miller is a live dog. That's a fact. I agree 1000%. 1000%. He put a picture of himself in the movie. I gotta check it out. I ain't see it. My brother Bish said, Brian Penson, where you from? I got the same last name. Might be family. Elias Navarro, what's good, man? Where you been at? Elias Navarro, where you been at, man? And listen, if anybody see my sister Lala D in any other live streams today, tell her she played hooky and we looking for her. If anybody see the sister Lala D in any other chats the rest of this day, tell her she played hooky and she gonna be on punishment. Mitchell Moore, salute. You know what I'm talking about? Ellis Navarro said, I'm always listening. Salute. Sonia Sevilla, I think Garcia versus Spence will be close. I don't. That's it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Yusuf Kawi, salute. But Abu Khalik Harris L, salute. Where you been at? I don't think it's gonna be that close a fight. I think styles make fights. IUP Jay Gilmore, salute. I think styles make fights, and I think that it's a bad matchup. Yeah, David Thomas, Big Snack Pack in the building. What's good? Yeah. See, I don't get a chance to go live from the house all the time with this setup. You know, it just makes things a lot easier with this setup. You know, when I'm on my phone, it's driving. It's it's a lot of different distractions and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So when I'm here, y'all gonna get different energy from me because it's a different setup. You know what I mean? And y'all know I'm always gonna bring that. The Cowboys gonna lose today. They gonna lose today. To this day. Brian Penson said from Atlanta, Georgia. Salute to AF Jet 89 in that super chat. He said, Blue, do you Devin Haney thought he looked good, just needs to grow into his man strength. Cooper Packtober, salute. I seen the fight with Devin Haney last night. I wasn't overly impressed with his fight last night due to the fact that I was more impressed with his fight. I was more impressed, not facts. Your boy Hellraiser, what you talking about? I was more impressed with Devin Haney last fight. He did what he was supposed to do last night. The dude that he fought was very inactive. He had zero power. And I felt like a guy with the abilities and the skill set of Devin Haney did what he was supposed to do. Donnie Johnson, salute. Stop hating on them Cowboys, Blue Blood. I can't help it, Donnie. Y'all remember what the Cowboys used to torture me in the early 90s, man. Y'all know how many Super Bowls they stopped? Yeah, your boy already said the Cowboys losing. Jay Fuller, salute. Jay Fuller, I'm a Cowboy hater. I ain't even gonna front. Y'all know y'all don't get no front from me. I ain't gonna front. not even pretending. Y'all remember? Y'all know how many Super Bowls the Niners would have if it wasn't for the Cowboys? We would have beat the Bills. We would have beat the Bills. Only one. We only need one. One of those. Ellis Navarro said, U78, brother Black Fight fan. BFTBB. I said BFTBB, man. My eyes playing tricks on me. Me for 978 and BFTB are the only ones to listen to. Hashtag LDBC. Salute. Adrian Cole, salute. Deontay Ariel, salute. So, you know, the Niners could have had a lot more Super Bowls if it wasn't for the Cowboys. If it wasn't for the Super Bowl. I mean, for the Cowboys. And so, for that, Mikey's jab is going to be irrelevant. And for that, yeah, Brian Penson, I see what Mikey sees too, but he just don't have the skill set and the tools to follow through with the mission. YG Knight, yeah, Cowboy. Yo, listen, YG Knight, man. You remember in the early 90s? Man, they prevented us from just one. Just one. And then on top of it, the Green Bay Packers came along and put and just threw a monkey wrench in the plans once we got past the Cowboys. Ridiculous, man. Disgusted me. Nitty G said, and I hate the New York Knicks. Shalom is Mark. I've been a 49er fan since 81. 81, 82. Yeah, don't block JC Boxing. Who blocked JC Boxing? Luis Gonzalez, salute. How do I figure he don't have the skill set? It's because he don't. Joshua Ellis, salute. It's not how I figure. Hustler Slim, salute. It's not how I figure, it's what it is. He don't have the skill set. Mikey Garcia, salute to my brother, Junior, the truth in the building. Yeah, finally got him. Got you wrenched up, bro. Got you wrenched up. Mikey Garcia is too small. He's too slow. What do anybody here see Mikey Garcia with speed advantage? Did he have a speed? Now, granted, he's technically sound. He is. Julian Truth saying y'all gonna have to ease up on my beloved Knickerbockers. Hey, they better stop winning so they could get Zion Williams. Roosevelt Hill, salute. Luis Gonzalez said, come on, man. Come on, man, what? You see a skill set? You see, does Mikey have good fast hands? I said that, I didn't say he wasn't skillful. Junior said I've been in the whole time just now commenting. Okay. Mikey Garcia, I never said he wasn't skillful. I never said that Mikey Garcia wasn't technically sound. I never said Mikey Garcia is not a great fighter. I never said that. Chris Brown 45, salute. Chris Brown 45, man. If you see Lala D in any other streams today, make sure you let her know she's on punishment for playing hooky on this stream. So Mikey Garcia, I never said he didn't have skill set or he wasn't technically sound or any of those things. He is. But for what he brings to the table versus Errol Spence Jr. is not enough. It's just not. Timing does kill power, it does. But you gotta have timing, you have to have speed with that timing. And he doesn't have that. Terrence Crawford barely, and you guys know that I picked Terrence Crawford to beat Errol Spence. You guys know this. I've been saying this, right? You guys know this. I've been said this. You guys know this, that I picked Terrence Crawford to beat Errol Spence, right? African Sci-Fi Scholar said the Knicks gonna destroy Zion's career. Hey, Junior, you heard that? Junior, African Sci-Fi Scholar said He don't want Zion to go to the Knicks because they're gonna destroy his career. Make the fight. Salute. Where you been at? He said they're gonna destroy his career. And so what that said is Mikey Garcia is a great fighter for today's time, right? But what happens is Sonoja, salute. There's a weight classes for, yeah. So Mikey Garcia does he does what he does. Okay, we have to understand this. KC, where you been at? So Michael B, salute. So what happens is this, right? Is that Mikey Garcia, yeah, all of those abilities that work, you know, Marcus Lara, salute. You have to understand this. Mikey Garcia, everybody raves about his power, right? But he didn't knock Adrian Broner down, right? He caught Robert Easter coming out of exchange. That was a mistake Robert Easter made, and Mikey Garcia capitalized on it, right? But for the most part, in the beginning of that fight with Robert Easter's skill set was outshining Mikey Garcia's skill set. Robert Easter just started making crazy mistakes for whatever reason, right? He wasn't. Show me the fight when Mikey Garcia got in the ring and he had the more athletic. He had these advantages at. Other than size and power, I think Mikey is a better fighter than Spence. There's a lot of fighters better. Listen, other than size and power, right? You underestimating Errol Spence's boxing ability. Stop underestimating Errol Spence's boxing ability. Let's stop doing that right now, okay? You haven't seen anything that Errol. What did Mikey Garcia do different versus Adrian Broner that Errol Spence did different versus Kell Brook? And Kell Brook is a better fighter than Adrian Broner. Period. Tory Beckford, salute. Kell Brook is a better fighter than Adrian Broner. What did Mikey Garcia do? In the beginning of that fight, Adrian Broner had the advantage. Now, I'm going to tell you this. He's very technically sound. He's not the fastest fighter in the world, right? He's a in my opinion, he's a poor man's version, and don't take it the wrong way, of Juan Manuel Marquez. That's what he is. But when somebody else stay disciplined with their techniques and their abilities, a la Tim Bradley, when Tim Bradley fought Juan Manuel Marquez, right? You saw when Tim Bradley fought Juan Manuel Marquez? You saw the difference? Because Tim Bradley stayed true to what he does, right? Versus Manny Pacquiao versus Marquez. Marquez didn't have any advantage over Manny Pacquiao. He didn't have advantage over Tim Bradley. He didn't have advantage over a lot of people he fought. It's that they salute to mind your neck. The problem is that they make mistakes. You cannot make mistakes against a Mikey Garcia and a Juan Manuel Marquez because they'll capitalize on the mistakes. That's the difference, right? So Tim Bradley didn't make any mistakes when he fought Marquez. That's how I expected Adrian Broner to look versus Mikey Garcia. But Adrian Broner just didn't put it together. And Robert Easter enjoyed all the advantages versus Mikey Garcia as well. But Robert Easter didn't keep it intact. He didn't stay disciplined. He started getting caught. Then he started changing game plan, started walking into him. Luis Canales, I didn't say that Errol Spence was unbeatable. Never said that. Because I just said that I think that Terrence Crawford beats Errol Spence. But I think he edges it out. LaFair 510, salute. What do I think? Mikey sees the fact, Don Morrell, salute. Mikey sees the fact that Errol Spence is flat-footed. And Errol Spence goes into a high guard. Ayo, salute. Errol Spence goes into a high guard. And Errol Spence goes into a high guard when you're offensive. So he goes into a high guard and he kind of goes into a shell. And that's what Mikey Garcia sees. He thinks he can outwork Errol Spence. That's what he thinks he's going to be able to do, because he thinks he has enough power to keep Errol Spence honest. But he doesn't. See, if you watch the Kell Brook fight with Errol Spence, and you watch the Lamont Peterson fight that Junior campaigning for Adrian Broner, boy. But if you watch the Errol Spence fight versus Kell Brook, and watch the fight with Errol Spence and Lamont Peterson that Mikey Garcia cites is the reason why. Mikey Garcia cites the fight with Lamont Peterson is the reason why he feel like he could beat Errol Spence Jr. And I understand what he sees, but I don't think that he has the natural abilities to prevent Errol Spence from coming forward. Errol Spence puts a Kerryon Johnson salute. Yeah, he definitely, exactly, Kerryon Johnson, exactly. He's flat-footed himself, which is gonna make him susceptible to Errol Spence. Errol Spence puts a lot of pressure on you. He puts a lot of pressure on you. Larry Bedford, what up, Blue? And Easter was banging with him on the inside. That's a fact. Robert Easter had success on the inside banging with Mikey Garcia. And we see Mikey Garcia dropped by smaller fighters. We see Mikey Garcia drop by smaller fighters. So what tells you that Mikey Garcia is going to withstand the onslaught from Errol Spence Jr.? And so he said that the fight with that Errol Spence had with Lamont Peterson is the fight that showed him and gave him the feeling that he could beat Errol Spence. It showed him what he needed to see. Paul Brassfield, salute. Mikey wins easily. Mark my words. Paul Brassfield. Okay, no problem. Lift one, salute. My email, my Instagram, Paul Brassfield, is Bluebloodsports TV, all one word. I have $500 on it. Inbox me. Let's bet. Paul Brassfield. Today, this is 2019, so I'm pretty sure everybody got Instagram. Inbox me, Bluebloodsports TV, all one word. You feel that confident about it? Listen, I don't have a dog in the race. Excuse me, y'all. I don't have a dog in the race, and I'm not choosing the side. I'm just going off of what my eye test is, and my studies are the sport of boxing. So listen, you got confident about it? Let's put it on it. Around the world, salute. Salute around the world. Let's put it on. Let's put something on it there. You that confident about it? Let's make it happen. What's good? Paul Brassfield. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Martrell GMB said, I want in on that bet. Yeah, let's make it happen. Yep, Brian Pinson, he drops his guard, and not to mention Antonio Mas, salute. Let me give you another mistake. I'll give you another mistake that Errol Spence makes. Another thing that I think Mikey Garcia sees. Errol Spence tends to line you up with the body shot and then overextend himself to reach for your body at times, right? So he'll line you up. He'll line, you know how you measure the distance. He'll measure the distance for a body shot, and then overextend himself to try to land that body shot, right? And so Mikey Garcia believes that he's going to counter that. That's what he believes. Passive student, salute. So he believes that he's gonna he believes he's gonna counter Errol Spence. That Errol Spence, I saw Lamont Peterson landing overhand shots, right? He kept landing these overhand rights, right? And so he believes that he's gonna do that as well. He thinks that he can land the overhand rights. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But yo, listen, that's all I got for y'all, man. I'm about to get up off here. Might be back on later, I'm not sure. Eric Aguero, salute. Mikey's gonna get hurt by his power and range. Yep. But yo, listen, let me get up off here, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Bluebloodsports TV, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, Blue. I may be on a little bit later. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm about to drop some more info for y'all, man. I got some heat, so look out for the... if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Mark Williams, salute. Appreciate you. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, salute to my brother Junior the Super Dog. Yeah, Junior the Super Dog. Junior the Truth. If you haven't subscribed to my brother Junior the Truth, go subscribe to Junior the Truth. Also, too, man, listen, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, man, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you can get all the new notifications, man. Anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live, hit that the bell icon so you can get the notifications, man. Because I will be going live. I will be dropping new videos. So I'll be having a video dropping about another, probably about 12:30, you know, or so. So just be on the lookout for that. Got that heat coming, man. So make sure y'all be on the lookout. Make sure you hit that bell icon. You already know what it is, man. But yo, listen, South Blog Talk, salute. Throwing money, it won't go past 6 blue. Yep, I agree. But yo, listen, man, it's your boy, Bluebloodsports TV, back at y'all with another one. Salute. Y'all already know what it is. Salute to the entire LDBC. Shout outs to new media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure you like and share these videos. Make sure y'all hit that bell icon, subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon. I can't say it enough because YouTube just don't allow the bell icons to be, they don't give out the notifications. So y'all know how they do it, man. But listen, make sure y'all hit that bell icon. Make sure y'all holler at your boy Blue. I'm out, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's your boy Blue signing off. Peace.